National Palace Museum. It's very famous. And most of foreigners, especially American and Europe, when they're coming here, those people, they might focus on part of Chinese history and they want to see some antiques. So before I'm trying to explain 3 items from the jade, it's 3 items from that, I want to let you know about how the National Palace part is coming. It all related to the Chinese Revolution during the 1948 and 49. So in that time when Kuomintang is moving to Taiwan, they bring out a lot of precious items from the National Palace, which located in Beijing. Of course, part of that is from the palace itself, and the other part they have already moved to Chongqing and Sichuan because of the Japanese invasion to China. They're afraid those items could be steal or could be robbed during the Japanese invasion. So it's already packed. So in that time when the national government of Taiwan, they feel that there's danger for that, starting trying to move out a lot of items. Even though the quantity is not so big, but almost precious item is trying to move and is successful move to Taiwan. So during after 10 years time, they start to build up the National Palace under the name of National Palace in Taipei. The building itself doesn't have any historical remarkable or value, but it contains many historical items. It represents the Chinese culture for almost 8,000 years. And it combines about 700,000 pieces of arts, antiques inside. Part of that is jade. Chinese believe, since a normal citizen, it belongs to only the royal family. But so they use a lot of technique to produce different types regarding representing their statues, their positions. Say that there's only allowed for the royal family, especially the king family itself. Other people can use this. It belonged to many thousand years ago. Okay, so and one thing that everybody could amazing, because before many thousand years ago, there's only few tool or method during production you can use, because hardness of jade, so it's not easy to make any cutting or crafting on that. It's too amazing. So let me bring you an example. One of the very popular items was the cabbage with 2 insects on that. It represents a precious stone from one side and popular acceptance of general people in the other side. It doesn't contain too many value for the historical, but nobody knows why it become more popular. Even though there's 6 pieces similar to that one, the cabbage, and some of the item is much value than this one, but this one is much popular because from the peoples they start to circulate talking about this. This is one of the amazing things. Nobody knows whether it comes to its real value. So every foreigner, when they come, they need to see this one. And I'm trying to do this, of course, just for a popular item. But if you want to have more things deeper, maybe we can have some more time to discuss other 5 pieces of this cabbage, and it's more value and the timing is more story. So with this one you can see how people they can combine a piece of stone and making the imagination to make it like a green leaves and the white wool from different parts. So even the way of present, it's almost they find out the best angle to show, so you can see from their angle. But if you come from the other side, maybe it's some defect on the piece itself. And the second thing I want to talk about is the in-price stamp. In that time, you know that everything's in the country, starting from examination and named by the name of the royal. You need to have a piece of clothes and you need to make the stamp on that. So that is, they call 玉玺. The royal has many 玉玺, but we just take one of them. So you can see it from the color, from the size, it's not so big. And it doesn't being transparent, but it's type different color. Comparing the first one, the second one is completely different. The color itself, the one with cabbage is white and green because it's represent some type of vegetable and things. And the other one is you need a brown color, which showing the power of the warrior. So it has some names on that. So that's the second piece. The third piece, I might talking about a tower, a big one. So it represents some type of a temple that linking people to the God in the heaven. So even that's a big stone, but it's too precious, too details inside. Manage to see it, and you can easily see the faces of the person, and it's in details. So this is one of the things we might consider 3 items of the in National Palace. Of course, beside this one, most of the people that come, they were just getting fast. What my experience is, in every single pieces, not only these 3 pieces, you need to discover more things. Like the other thing is what I call the square pieces within a circle inside. It will giving you some imaginations about how we should be as a person. You need to have some rules, some principle, but you need to be more flexible to dealing with people. 那个正方形跟圆形代表的是方正跟圆滑，那是一个币啊。What they call 币 a Chinese 币 it means the wall, but the other side is the 币 is something that you need to think about when you're looking for that. So in the seat of the 坐的地方，他人做人要方正，然后中间要圆滑，所以币也是一种玉的表征。所以你说我不是讲3个，我是讲4个。So that's only things we have. Other things maybe we can add it. 我们可以把它加上去。拜拜。